We're living in a system that's completely failing all of us. I am privileged enough to be probably the most able to function in this society with the least amount of problem. I don't think that that's right because I'm equal with the fellow people of my species, and that just feels wrong.
2016 has been a turbulent year filled with racial tensions and injustices. The increased number of police shootings involving unarmed people of color gave rise to the Black Lives Matter movement, a movement dedicated to campaigning against violence and systemic racism toward Black people. With the election of Donald Trump, many African Americans fear for the future. I took to Hampton University to ask students questions regarding life after the presidential election.
First, Donald Trump needs to actually sit down and have a conversation with a group of African Americans instead of have a press conference and say, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, that, and the third. Because when he has these big press conferences, he says it, but he doesn't deliver.
When asked the question, how will the outcome of this election impact race relations in the United States, students had this to say.
We, as African Americans and other minorities, we have to stick together. Yes, he's the president now. Yes, all these things are going to change, but we have to educate ourselves and actually watch the news, figure out what's going on in this world, educate ourselves with schooling, government, everything. We have to stay together as a people.
I think that this election, because Donald Trump was elected president and he's spewed racist rhetoric the entire time, I feel like it'll make the racist people more bold and more I think it'll make them less afraid to act upon their racism, which scares me a little bit because that means anyone can just come and attack me verbally, physically, because of the way I look.
George Gardner answered the question, how do you think Trump's stance on gun control will affect America and the African American community?
He's for less gun restrictions. So he'll do enough to appease the people to a point or just to confuse them that there's actually been something dumb about it. But there won't be that much difference. And it really won't do anything, especially for the African American community.
This has been Nia Woolery. Thank you for watching.